So, 20 minutes on the clock here for the 1140, and I'm gonna stick the drawbar on the wagon here. Oh. Well, this is a round pin. I'm gonna have to get a grip on it somehow because it's got a lock nut. So, alright, I will find a way to grip that later so I don't mark it. The other thing that's important is checking the sump. So, filled it with oil yesterday when we ran it, and then I let it sit overnight for the oil to drain back into the sump. And I also had some computer issues, so I didn't get to put up all the videos about the first run yesterday, so I guess there's going to be an update on the first run summary and then this inspection video together today. This is, I did run it as slow as I could. Somebody asked about how slow it runs. This is the lowest setting it currently has available. There's no good way to adjust the governor linkage that I can see right away. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. And let's see here. Let me get move the camera and get some lighting in there. Not sure how visible that is. The sump has a lot less oil than I put in it because I filled it to the top edge here of the panel, which is about 10 milliliters, and that I believe is what the manual said. It has still enough oil, not actually though, not enough oil for the crank pin to touch the top of the oil when it swings through. Oh, it is barely dipping in there. Okay. So we'll see. It's also pretty dark in there, so I'm gonna drain that and replace it with fresh oil, and then we'll see what happens when we run with fresh oil again. So I'm gonna drain what's left in there and then refill with fresh oil, and then we'll run again. Doesn't appear that there's any water that got in there, so that's good. Some of these engines, they develop leaks around the cylinder liner, and water can get into the bottom end of the engine. I don't know how I would check the oil pump on this machine. It does have an oil pump, and there is a pickup tube visible in here, but like I said, I don't know how I would test that. So right now we're gonna drain the oil and put fresh oil in it, and then we'll run it again. Fresh oil, and you can see when you fill it to the level of the plate there, it covers the end of the big end really thoroughly. I'm going to run it with that high oil level again. I'm sure it'll spray oil again on the second run, and then we'll see what the oil looks like after a second run. The first run is always going to rinse a lot of stuff out from machining and whatnot, and assembly, and hopefully the second run will result in cleaner oil.